there, Dreadful family. Welcome back. Boy, do I have a surprise for you guys today. Did y'all hear that intro? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. So one day, the Hubs, he is my music man, decided that I needed my very own dreadfully dainty music. So if y'all start to hear my music change a little bit, that's because it is all of him. He created every bit of it, and I couldn't be more thrilled. And when trying to find music and different music apps, just none of them really felt like me and my channel. So when he made that for me, I just felt like it was perfect. So y'all give him a little shout out, show him some love. Thank you, hubby. I love you so much. It's very awesome. Okay, so let's get into today's video. So this Cosmic Nail wrap over here in the corner inspired me to do just like a watch me work video today. There wasn't really any plans behind this. I am just winging it, I just wanted to come in my nail room and sit down and just let it flow. So I picked out this milky white that we're seeing right here. This is called Tachyon by DIPOMANIA. It is a milky white. And then on the middle nail, we will be doing Tender Hearted, which is this baby pink shimmer. It is absolutely gorgeous. On the pinky nail, we are going to be doing a magnetic that is not released, but if you are a part of DIPOMANIA'S Facebook group called DIPOMANIA'S, the owner goes live and plays a really fun Lotto Mania game where you get to win fun little prizes. So y'all join if you're not already. Come check that out. And lastly, on the thumb and the forefinger or pointer finger, we're going to do Encore, which is a chromable dip by DIPOMANIA. I know that's a lot to take in, and I just wanted to pull out all the stops in this little mani here. So we're going to do all the things. So I'm going to get all of these dipped, and then I'll be right back and we will go over all the extra little things that we're going to do on top of all of the nails that have been dipped. Okay? So y'all stay tuned because I also have some more important news coming up in the middle of the video. So y'all stay tuned. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, so here is how we're looking. So everything is all dipped and ready to go. We're about to lay this nail wrap on the nail. But first, after all of our dipping, we need to activate each and every little nail here. So once we get that done, I will go ahead and give them a wipe over with an alcohol wipe because we are going to switch from dip liquids to gel liquids. Okay, so we've wiped them over with alcohol to try and get rid of some of that activator. If you leave a lot of that activator on there, it could potentially make your gel lift. So we want to kind of get rid of as much of that as we can, and then we're going to go ahead and give each of these nails just a regular base gel coat with a full cure. Alright, so as everything's coming out, I'm going to put them back on this little strippy-doo here. And let's get out our scissors so we can cut out a big enough chunk to cover our ring finger in this nail wrap. So I'm just trying to pick out where I think those little skeleton hands would lay. You want to overcut your nail wraps if it's a full nail wrap to make sure you have enough to go over, you know, from top to bottom and side to side. You sure don't want to be short when you're trying to, you know, cut out a full nail wrap. And then I wanted to kind of do like a little side, little something something on the middle nail. So we kind of cut just a little piece out for that. Alright, we're done with base coat for the moment. So pull the rest of these guys out here. Alright, so now I need to get some water because we're going to go ahead and lay this wrap on there. So I just kind of got like a little random lid. I'm going to plop these in here, and then I'm going to get out my little silicone tool. Alright, and some tweezers. So let's grab this little one first. I like to soak them for just a good little second, especially if they're bigger nail wraps. Okay, and then I'll put it on my little silicone tool and just kind of wiggle it around until that backing paper starts to come free. And then that's it. You just kind of look through your silicone stamper and find where you want to give it a squish on the nail. Okay, and then you can gently slide it around, position it where you want, and then squeegee out all the water that's underneath. Okay, and then when you're happy with that, we're going to give it a top coat, and then you want to file the sides off. Alright, and we're going to do the same thing with this big guy here. So we're going to wiggle it, get the paper free, and then we're going to fit that on the whole nail. Okay, and just give it a good squish. And then rub out all your wrinkles, because sometimes, you know, you're taking something flat and you're putting it on a curved surface. So you're bound to, you know, more than likely have a few little areas that don't want to cooperate, and that's okay. Just kind of rub them out the best you can, but be gentle because you can tear your nail wraps like I did right here. But luckily I kind of got it to kind of fit back together, I don't know, in a little seamless way. And then you can either do top coat, like gel top coat, and then file the sides, or go ahead and file the sides and then do your top coat. It's just personal preference. But you do need to top coat these to protect them. And once they're top coated, then those are done, or at least the ring finger is. We're going to come back to that middle nail. because I want to do a little bit of transfer foil. So I'm going to show y'all how I do that as well. Okay, and you're going to want to give those a full cook, so for 60 seconds. Okay, so here's the thing. I kept my top coat out. This is a no wipe top gel coat, okay? So we're going to do some chroming. For those of you who don't know, this is all about your specific nail lamp's timing. Okay, so with chroming, you want to use a no wipe gel top coat. I put it in my lamp for about 10 to 15 seconds is kind of somewhat my sweet spot. So you cannot chrome over a fully cured no wipe top coated nail. It won't stick. So you have to find that sweet spot to where in a way it's still a little tiny bit tacky, but yet it's not fully cured. Okay, so you might just kind of have to play around. Don't let it get you frustrated, okay? Because it's just a hit or miss sometimes. And for me, the best way to chrome is just get that finger in there and just rub around. Yep, I said it. But we're doing kind of like we have a little running joke called a crombre or crombre, where we like to mix different chromes together. So this is kind of what I'm doing here. I'm taking Power Cord and Encore, and I'm just rubbing it and kind of ombreing it in different areas on the nail. All right, and once you're happy with all of your chroming, you're going to put it back in the lamp to finish out its full cure. And then once that's done, you want to give it another no wipe top coat, another full cure, and those puppies are done. All right, and if you've stayed with me for this long, then here is the news I am so excited to tell you. So I have been chatting with Queen Bee, the awesome and talented owner of DIPOMANIA, and as a thank you to all of our supporters, both the Dreadful family and the Maniacs, I was given a special discount code. Yes, so this is a one-time use 15% off code towards any DIPOMANIA purchase, but excluding mystery boxes. I know, I'm so sorry. And this code will change from month to month. So that means anyone new or a long-time supporter will have a new code to use every month. Yes. So be sure to hit that notification bell, share with all your friends, and subscribe so you don't miss out on these YouTube-only DIPOMANIA exclusive codes. So July's 15% off code is DOMSOJELLY, DOMSOJELLY, all one word. Use that at checkout at dipomania.com. And as always, I will have everything linked in the description box down below. I thank each and every one of you guys for being such great supporters. I love the Dreadful family because without you guys, I wouldn't be here to be able to share my nail journey and all of the wonderful things that I'm learning. And I get to show all of you along the way. So thank you so, so much. Happy shopping! Okay, so let's get back into the video. Okay, so we have top coated our crombre nails. Now it's time to get back to this water slide decal nail on the middle finger. Okay, so I did a no wipe top coat to seal in the water slide. We gave that a full cure, and then now we are back. I slightly buff the surface because we are now laying down a little bit of foil glue just on kind of like where that water slide would meet the nail. Okay, and then you want to give that a full cure. Okay, here's our transfer foil. The pretty side is the side that you want facing you. The underside, that is the silver part or like the matte part, is the side that you are going to put onto the nail. All right, and you just squish that onto that foil glue because the foil glue is super, super tacky. And then you want to rub the dickens out of that transfer foil because if you don't, it won't get it all picked up. But if that's your jam and you just want it in random areas, totally feel free to just rip and go. And then once you're happy with that, we're going to finally finish that nail and give it a no wipe top coat for a full cure, and then it's done as well. Okay, so time to move on to our last nail, and this is going to be our magnetic nail. Yes, you heard that right. DIPOMANIA has dip powder magnetics, or magnetic dip powders, I guess you'd say. So I'm going to use a little bit of Blossom Gel from Dipomania. Okay, we have a little bit of that on our palette. I'm going to take a flat end nail brush and we're going to mix in a little bit of that magnetic powder into that Blossom Gel, okay? So we're kind of creating our own somewhat loose like gel polish, okay? Because we need those magnetic particles to be able to kind of float freely through that gel. If it's too thick, it won't work, okay? If it's too thin, well, you just might not get, you know, your magnetic opacity, you know, good enough to show up on your nail. So I'm going to take my cat's eye magnet. We're going to use the opposite, the round end. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of push these and maneuver those little magnetic particles into like a little swirl, okay, or like a little swoop. Okay, so up at the top of the cuticle, I'm going to put that circle end down, which is the repelling end of our magnet. And then I'm going to also put it down at the end, like the tip of the nail, and it's going to kind of almost make like an S. Okay, so I'm going to manipulate these magnets and we're going to give it a full cure when we're happy. Okay, so you have to cure these like right when you're done, because if you don't, those magnetics will disperse back into the gel and we don't want that. All right, so we have locked those in place. We're going to give that a thin layer of no wipe top coat and then we are done. So, what did you guys think about this mani? I know I have just totally talked y'all's head off through this whole thing, but here it is. Is it not so gorgeous? That nail wrap is awesome. I love the skellies. Okay, and then please, y'all, I want to see you try a crombre or a crombre. And if you have not tried Dipomania's magnetic dips, oh, y'all are missing out. All right. So for all of these products, please head over to dipomania.com for the dips and cosmicnails.com for the nail wraps. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.